Dela writes, my MVVs, welcome.
Report has it that, a powerful and mysterious rainstorm, occurred in the palace of the Ooni of Ife shortly after a failed spiritual ritual was performed by certain, palace figures, okay? The aim of the ritual was to stop Olori Naomi. Because one of the biggest battles they are facing right now is the fact that Naomi is getting ready to prepare, finish her final ritual. They said that the kind of things that these people had asked for this ritual, if there's no way, they were never, ever, ever expecting that it was going to happen. It was never, in fact, that was the last thing they thought. And right now, they are so afraid and they are doing everything within their power to ensure that it does not happen. Okay? And so they're performing rituals upon rituals. Something happened in the palace. They said there was this heavy rain only in the palace. You know that from time to time, Ile-Ife, they experience that where there'll be this heavy rain in the palace alone. And usually, they know that it's a message. It's not just something that is random. It's usually a very big message. And when that happens, Kabiyesi is always able to know that something is not right or something is happening. So we heard that after a failed attempt to spiritually stop the upcoming upcoming final full moon ritual meant to reunite the Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi, an unexplainable and persistent rain fell on the palace grounds, sending fear and confusion through the royal household. The full moon ritual, which has been, of course, preparation has been ongoing. We are all aware that the first one has happened, the second one has happened, okay? It has actually been in phases, okay? It's believed to be a spiritual key to restore Queen Naomi's place beside the Ooni of Ife, both publicly and within the sacred order of the throne. Once completed, and if all the necessary ritual items are found, it will allow both of them to be seen together again, fully reconciled in the eyes of the gods and the people. Now, sensing the power of the final phase and fearing the permanent restoration of Queen Naomi's position, we do know that a group of palace figures quietly tried to interrupt the process. They arranged a counter ritual meant to cloud the, moon and spiritually block the ritual from aligning with the required cosmic energy. The ritual involved chanting invocation to a lesser known spirit of delay and disruption using black palm oil, reverse chant, and a symbolic covering of the moon drawn in ash on white cloth, which they tried to burn on sacred oil. This is what we are hearing, but the ritual went wrong almost immediately. As soon as the cloth caught fire, the skies shifted, dark cloud gathered rapidly, and a heavy rain began to fall. Thick, restless, and unusual for that time. Okay, that it was such a rain, and the way it fell only in the palace, Kabiyesi knew that something was going on. Now, my thing is that God forbid, though. God forbid that the devil will carry his hands and block a person's ears like this. You have eyes you cannot see. You have ears you cannot hear that. You're treading on dangerous grounds. You're treading on the path of destruction. You're treading on the path that will not help you. That is what you're doing. That is what is going on right now. They say Kabiyesi knew something was wrong. They said the spiritualist who conducted, this ritual reportedly lost consciousness. That is what we are hearing. When revived, she kept repeating, the covenant is older than the crown. It cannot be broken. The covenant is older than the crown. It cannot be broken. The covenant is older than the crown. It cannot be broken. It's only people who don't understand what is going on. This thing between Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi is not something that started today. That it's been their destiny. They've been going through this over and over again, and you cannot stop it. Hear what they said the man was shouting, that the covenant is older than the crown, that it cannot be broken. Can you imagine that? Dela writes. They said even Iyanifa later explained that the rain was not natural. It was a spiritual reaction, a divine intervention meant to cleanse the palace of interference. According to her, to her reading, the final full moon ritual is divinely timed and protected, and any force trying to halt it would face resistance not just from nature, but from the ancestral spirit that guide the throne of Ile-Ife. Now, people who still do not know that Naomi is the heart of the Ooni of Ife, you can continue to argue with yourself, because if you cannot see what is going on, or you refuse to hear what is going on, that is your problem, okay? They say Palace Aid confirmed that the rain lasted for longer than any forecast had predicted, and only stopped after they did a ritual, okay? They had to do a ritual because the need wasn't natural. This was, interpreted as a direct sign that the spiritual union between Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife is already in motion, and that nothing can stop what has been spiritually sealed. It is not a small thing, no. They said Oloris are saddened. That kind fight, if I been get that kind power now, fight that, you want to live your life. God has blessed you with a good life. You have money already. You cannot just live a happy life. What is this thing that we are fighting for every day? Fighting for every day. What is it? What is it? You cannot live a happy life. Most of you have children. You cannot celebrate with your children and allow the sleeping dog lie. You want to go buy for something when no be your own. You just want to go buy for something when no be your own. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source is still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you a show. Adukbe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. You want to go and stake your neck and buy for something that is not your own, because the last time I checked, Queen Naomi was never yours. And it doesn't seem as if Ooni of Ife was never yours. And it doesn't seem as if Ooni of Ife can ever be yours. So why would you want to fight and fight and fight and go and buy yourself for something that is not even your own, that was never even your own in the first place? It's a question that a lot of people are asking right now. Why go this far? Why? More desperation is real. Going to bring you more update. Do not forget that these are all alleged, rumored, unverified information making the rounds on social media and should not be seen as fact.